What's up, guys? I'm JoJo Gomez. Welcome to my home, and this is More Than Dance. So this is my living room. It's super comfy. This is my couch where I watch Netflix. And this is also where I choreograph. So whenever I want to dance, I just push my furniture all the way to here, and then I just choreograph in front of that mirror. I love dogs, so I have a little welcome. I am the dog lady. I just have them there with me. So now, going into my room. I am such a girly girl. So I have a bunch of stuffed animals. This is what I got for Valentine's Day this year. My boyfriend got it for me. It's so big, and I love it. And here are my other stuffed animals that I sleep with. Yes, I sleep with them all. I got into dance when I was about 5 years old. My parents, they told me that I was the Energizer Bunny and that I was super energetic, so they were like, okay, we really gotta put her into dance because there's nowhere else to put her. I was dancing at school, I was dancing in the park, I was dancing in the supermarket with my mom. She couldn't get me to stop dancing, so they signed me up for jazz. And ever since then, it was a wrap. I was super in love with it. I think when I came out of my mom, I thought I was Britney Spears. Like, as soon as I just came out of her, I was like, I'm alive. I'm in the earth. And my parents said that they knew I was gonna be like something, a star, whatever it was, a dancer, singer. They knew I was gonna be something because of how energetic I was. When I was a kid, I definitely stood out like a sore thumb. I was the only dancer in my school, and at points I thought that there were some kids that didn't understand me. People would always tell me, especially my teachers, that dance wasn't a thing, that dance wasn't something to be taken seriously, that it was just a hobby, and that dance wouldn't get me far in life. And that was something that really discouraged me, and it was very disheartening because I was saying to myself, like, why are my teachers not supporting me in my aspirations of doing what I love to do? And even the students in my class, they would make fun of me for being a dancer. Of course, it stung a little bit as a person, but my love for dance overcame my fear of not fitting in. And so I just didn't take no for an answer, and I kept going. I think the hardest part, especially for me, was consistency and being a consistently booking dancer and making a living off of it. And I would book jobs every now and then, and I've booked some really great jobs, but I found a lot of difficulty with consistently booking. And one of the things that really stood in my way of consistently booking was body image. That was something that I really struggled with, loving what I saw in the mirror, and it really affected my confidence because being a dancer, you have to be a certain weight, you have to be a certain look. It's still something that, you know, a lot of dancers have to go through, is struggling with body image. It was something that affected me when I would get up and look at myself in the mirror every day. I would allow a no at an audition to make me really not understand my worth. That was something that I really overcame, was looking at myself in the mirror, and also what I wrote when I was 17 years old, that I'm beautiful just the way that I am, and I should get up in the morning and kick ass, because it doesn't matter if I'm 100 pounds with an 8-pack or if I can fit into a tiny little bathing suit. I am talented and I'm beautiful just the way that I am, and that's what I want to show other dancers in my classes and other dancers that are aspiring professionals, that you're beautiful just the way that you are. And yeah, you can eat mac and cheese every once in a while, not every day, but you know, it's important to have balance. Auditioning is fun, but it's also very nerve-wracking. I've had a lot of crazy moments at auditions. I will never forget it for the rest of my life. I went to a Brian Friedman audition. I love you, Father. Brian Friedman's my dance god. For the X Factor. And I was super young, but I was super hungry, and I thought I was Britney Spears. So I showed up with a really great outfit, and I was confident. And I think I was a little too confident because I went straight to the front when I was called out. And I was like, I'm gonna book this job today. My freestyle is gonna be amazing. I really went for it, but when I was freestyling, I ripped my pants. Yep, it was quite a scene. But you know what? I looked at the judges panel immediately after that happened. I was profusely sweating, and I looked, and I remember Brian was like, make it work, make it work. And I made it work, and I just used it to my advantage, and I ended up booking the job. In the entertainment industry, it's so easy to lose yourself, especially on a job. Not only as humans are we bullied in real life, but even on your dream job, you can get bullied, you can get taken advantage of. For example, I've had my choreography stolen before. I've personally been bullied on a job, and you know what? I had to say to myself, enough is enough, and I had to walk away from something that no longer served me. And honestly, I think that really showed my strength in that situation. I kept my morals and my character intact, and I'm still the same person and passionate dancer and choreographer that I am, but I had to walk away from something that no longer served me. So yeah, it happens to a lot of us. I've been to so many auditions as a dancer, and I've heard a lot of no's, I've heard some yeses, but as a dancer, I've definitely heard a lot more no's, and it can be very discouraging. And something that I chose to do was create my own thing. Instead of letting a door slam in front of my face, I opened up my own door and I said, hey, I'm gonna create an environment for dancers of all different shapes, sizes, ethnicities to come together and just be themselves and express themselves freely. So I created my own classes, I even created my own YouTube channel, and it started growing really, really fast, but I feel like the reason why it did is because I created a space for people to just be themselves. I teach at Millennium Dance Complex. They have this phrase, unity and diversity, and that's something that I truly believe in, is uniting all people of all different shapes, sizes, ethnicities, and all levels to just come together and just do what we love. That's something that really fulfills me, is human interaction, and getting to share my passion with others and getting to inspire people is something that I really enjoy, and it's changed my life ever since I started believing in myself. Other people started believing in me. Something that you guys may not know about me is that I am animal obsessed, specifically dogs. I have 4 King Charles Cavaliers that are the loves of my lives. Their names are Princeton, Dexter, Ruby, and Ollie, and they are just the cutest little puppies ever. I love all dogs. I even have a puppy tattoo behind my ear. I am officially the dog lady. I think something that I really want to do when I'm older and when I'm done dancing and my body's just done, I think I'm gonna open up a puppy shelter, and I'm just probably gonna die with puppies smothered all over me. I've been the rainbow. I've been almost every single color. I've been blue, I've been purple, I was blonde for a very long time. I've been red too, pink, what else have I been? I was like a yellow-ish orange, like a yellow-orange at one point. I have not been green, I don't think I will go green, but I've been almost every color. I just have so much fun with different colors, and I get bored very easily. I think I like this color now though. I think I've gone to the dark side. I'll stick with black. As a dancer, I've experienced a lot in the industry, in the dance world. If I had any advice to give any aspiring dancers, it would be to never forget why you started to dance. Just because you hear a no or a yes at an audition, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough. Just stay true to who you are and be fearlessly and unapologetically yourself, because with hard work, dedication, and heart, you can make anything happen. And keep trying, keep working hard, and reach for the stars. And also, wake up, get up, and kick ass. I am more than dance because I am first a human, and I love people, I love dogs, I love my family. I just love this life that I'm so blessed to live, and I remember that dance does not validate me. It is just something that I truly, truly love to do, and there's so much more to life, and I think that's what really grounds me and gives me inspiration. Thank you guys so much for coming and stopping by my apartment, learning about my interests. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.